Incorporating an intermittent fasting plan into your routine is the current diet fad. Of course, this raises the question of whether there is a single intermittent fasting regimen that is optimum for weight loss. Here are 6 of the most common IF tactics you'll find online and on social media that people tend to follow for weight loss, and what the existing research says, if any, about the possible advantages for each one. The most successful diet, however, is one that you can stick to, therefore the IF plan that appears to be the easiest to follow is definitely your best bet. Fasts that are shorter in duration, under 24 hours. 16/8 fast. It is one of the most widely utilized intermittent fasting programs in the world, having been popularized by Martin Berkhan, of leangains.com. 16/8 intermittent fasting is restricting calorie-containing foods and beverages to a predetermined window of 8 hours each day and abstaining from food for the remaining 16 hours. This cycle can be done as often as you want, from once or twice a week to every day, depending on your preferences. In recent years, 16/8 intermittent fasting has grown in favor, particularly among individuals wanting to lose weight and burn fat. Unlike other diets, which frequently have rigorous restrictions and regulations, 16/8 intermittent fasting is simple to follow and can deliver real results with little effort. It is often seen as less restrictive and more adaptable than many other diet regimens, and it may easily fit into almost any lifestyle. In addition to promoting weight loss, 16/8 intermittent fasting is thought to improve blood sugar regulation, brain function, and longevity. The 14-10 fast. This strategy is similar to the 16-8 method in that it entails fasting for 14 hours and eating for 10. Because you have a longer eating window, it's a little simpler to stick to than 16-8, but it may be less successful for weight loss. Because the fasting period is brief and closely resembles how people typically eat, it may be difficult for some people to create a calorie deficit with this diet. Still, if you're new to IF and want to see how you perform when you have a definite window for eating and can't just munch whenever the mood strikes, it could be a nice way to ease into it. The Warrior Diet 20-hour fasting. This was one of the first diets to make intermittent fasting mainstream. This diet, created by Ori Hofmeckler in 2002, emphasized that the time of meals was almost as important as the composition of meals. In other words, when you eat influences what you eat. Actually, I believe both. Fasting for longer periods of time, over 24 hours. Fasting for 24 hours. This method of intermittent fasting entails fasting from dinner to dinner, or lunch to lunch. If you eat dinner on day 1, you would skip breakfast and lunch the next day and have dinner again on day 2. This is also referred to as one meal a day, or OMAD. It is usually done twice or 3 times every week. 5-2 fast. This is the most scientifically supported type of intermittent fasting, as most research on intermittent fasting have included similar guidance. In his book The Fast Diet, Dr. Michael Mosley popularized this type of intermittent fasting. The 5-2 fast consists of 5 regular eating days followed by 2 fasting days. However, during these 2 fasting days, you are permitted to consume 500 calories each day. These calories can be consumed at any moment during the day, either as a snack or as a single meal. Intermittent fasting on a weekly basis. One of the most effective strategies to begin intermittent fasting is to do it once a week or once a month. The occasional fast has been shown to lead to many of the benefits of fasting that we've already discussed, so even if you don't utilize it to cut calories on a regular basis, there are many additional health benefits of fasting. In this case, Monday's lunch is your final meal of the day. You then fast until Tuesday lunchtime. This plan gives you the option of eating every day of the week while still getting the benefits of fasting for 24 hours. You're also less likely to lose weight because you're just skipping 2 meals per week. So, whether you want to bulk up or maintain your weight, this is a terrific alternative. I've done 24-hour fasts before, and there are numerous permutations and choices for making it work with your schedule. A lengthy day of travel, for example, or the day following a large holiday feast are often excellent times to incorporate a 24-hour fast. Perhaps the most significant advantage of a 24-hour fast is overcoming the mental barrier of fasting. If you've never fasted before, completing your first one successfully can help you realize that you won't die if you don't eat for a day. Finally, the finest timetable is one that you can keep too. Also, knowing that there is diversity provides you with a plethora of new routes to explore and alter up your eating habit on a daily basis. As a result, you will be both mentally and physically refreshed. If you've been enjoying the content so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. And please keep watching the following videos in our intermittent fasting series. It helps us with the YouTube algorithm and inspires us to keep discovering valuable content to offer.